Okay, guys, a bit early, but I'm going to give people the chance to kick in here before we start. So I'm going to focus on the new moon in Virgo that's happening on the 31st, I believe. So, um, I'll do the regular, like, what's happening in the connection right now, that sort of thing. Because right now there's a huge shift approaching. Okay. So it's like, how do I explain it? The calm before the storm, there's a lot of silence right now in the masculine energy or in the twin flame connections. Altogether, there's silence, there's confusion, there's misunderstanding, there's so much going on here. There's hate. Like, I hate to say that, but like, I feel hate. Okay, so we'll get into that once I get a few more people in here, and I put on there 1:15 Central Time. So I'll give it a little bit of time here. So I'll just like babble while we wait. So I'm going to change my services and prices September 1st. So I need to sit down and revamp that. I'm getting a little bit behind on readings. I've been having contractions, exhaustion, stomach aches, and I can't do readings like that. So I've been trying to rest a little bit more. So I apologize to everybody who has a reading they're waiting for. I've also been having issues on YouTube with videos not uploading and having to redo them. So that is extremely irritating for me. So, um, yeah, there's like so much shit going on in my life. Okay. So please be patient with me. If you don't want to be patient, I'm more than happy to give you a refund. That's fine. Like the 24-hour readings, I had a shitload of people like book without contacting me. So I had like 10 in one day. Well, right now I can't handle 10 in one day. So it's going to have to be a little bit over that. So I apologize. Um, anyway, what else was I going to say? So if you want to book a reading at the prices that I have now, I would suggest doing it because I'm going to revamp, change timelines, and I just need to go through and decide what I need to do because I am picking up clients now, so it's going to be more and more and more. So I'm going to have to change my prices a little bit, okay? So I'll probably have a different price for 24-hour, different price for like 2 day, and then 3 day, okay? And then I'll have my normal like first come, first serve price, okay? And that may remain the same, maybe just a little bit more because I get like overwhelmed. So I'm not sure what approach to take quite yet. So card spreads, I may change those up a little bit too. Um, I'm not quite sure yet what to do on them. So I've been like thinking things out and all that. So yeah. Let's see what else I was gonna say. If you guys know any like twin flame decks that I'm not aware of, leave links in the comments. I have a ton of them off Etsy and things like that, but I'm sure there's other ones out there. Okay. If you want to leave some links or whatever, or romance decks or any decks that would work well with these type of readings. Okay. So let's see what the time is. A few more minutes here and get started. I have like two of them, but she's really high. She's like $60 for some of hers, so I haven't bought them all. But yeah, I'd like her Oracle deck at some point. Some of them are really expensive, and I've created my own deck, and I know it cost, but some of them are like $80. Like they're charging $80 for their deck, and I'm like, wow, like that's quite an investment when I know how much they're paying to make them. So it just seems a little bit high to me, but it's their choice, that sort of thing. I have the Mermaid Oracles. I have a deck of it. I have a wish list on Amazon as well if any of you would like to donate to the channel. That is in the description. I appreciate it very much. Obviously not an obligation. So, and I also have my baby registry down there again because somebody asked about that the other day as well. I have quite a few things already that I need, I think, so pretty good on that anyways, but let's see what time it is. Okay. Well, I have this one right here. Okay. So I do try to switch things up. Kind of change things up or whatnot. So I'm going to focus on things that need to be released during the new moon as well today. Okay, so new moon, new start, that sort of thing. I'm going to do a manifestation candle service tomorrow for career and finance. So I'll be doing that as well. Is tomorrow the date of the new moon? Or I think it's in a couple days here maybe. I can't remember exactly. I think it is like the morning of Saturday or tomorrow night or something. Okay, so I'm going to just get started here. So what's going on right now, I do feel a ton of like silence, especially on the masculine end, okay? So they're like in and out, they're very silent, they're hot and cold, that sort of thing is going on. A ton of deception as usual, okay? And what's going on right now with the masculine energy is they are trying to run away from these connections and a sort. They're trying to get rid of the energy and that sort of thing is coming in right now. And they are like playing up the field right now, you know. Some of them are finding a karmic, a girlfriend, or they're just like testing women or talking to women. That's coming in a lot, and they're kind of ignoring their feminine right now. And feminines are like upset, they're sad, you know, they feel used, they feel confused because a lot of them are playing the field right now, okay? And feminine, you might be doing this as well, okay? Some people on each side are trying to run away from the connections right now. Okay, they just are. So that's coming in. And masculines are starting to figure out what this connection is. Okay, and that's part of the problem. They're starting to figure it out. It's not a problem necessarily, but it's part of why they're doing what they're doing, because they're figuring out what these connections are, why they're feeling this way. A lot of them are, you know, looking into it, Googling what it is. They're looking at videos like this or whatever it may be. So they're starting to figure it out, and they're like, oh my God, this is scary shit. I gotta run. I don't want to go through this shit. You know, like they're freaking out, okay? So right now, I feel the feminine, you know, still are self-reflecting, and I feel they're going to discover a lot about themselves after the new moon, okay? So prior to the new moon, they've been reflecting, they've been in their head trying to decide what they want in life, okay? You know, what their purpose is, what they need to do next, their goals, their dreams, and I feel the feminine collectively, not all of you, have kind of disconnected in a sense, okay? And you're deciding, you know what? The masculine doesn't do anything different. There's no movement here, so I'm going to work on me, okay? That's really what's been going on with the feminine right now, okay? And they kind of have broken hearts as well, so they have their heart chakras relatively closed here, okay? So, the masculines are vulnerable, okay? Like, they have no control over their life right now, okay? And it's not very manly to say, you know, like, my life is out of control right now. I can't control my feelings. I can't control anything right now. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do, that sort of thing. And, you know, they're trying to think of possibilities to move forward, and they're just stuck. Like, every door they open, there's just a block. Okay, they feel blocked, completely blocked, stuck, trapped. I'm hearing the word trapped. Okay, so right now, like, they're scared, they're freaking out. You know, a lot of them, you know, still have these codependent relationships coming in. Addiction, okay? Mommies, mommy boys is a big word I hear all the time. That's a channeled word I get in all the time, mommy's boys. They don't want to leave their mommies. They don't want to leave their wife. They're dependent on women, guys. Some of these masculines have no freaking idea how to live on their own. They don't know. They've never done it. They've always been codependent on a woman. Generally speaking, a woman, okay? So they just don't know how to live life without one, okay? So they're scared. They're scared to move forward right now. They're scared to leave these connections. They're scared to leave all they know. They don't know. They're freaking out. I mean, fear is a huge emotion right now with both sides essentially, but mainly in the masculine energy right now. So I feel that with this new moon that they're going to come to some realizations with a lot of things right now, okay? And one thing they do know is they do want you, okay? They want to spend time with you. This doesn't necessarily mean, oh, we're going to go on union the day after the new moon. No, it's not going to work that way, guys, okay? Honestly, my prediction, what I channel in with the new moon, silence, okay? Silence for a little bit. That's my prediction with that. Some of you may get a little bit of contact. They are going to start thinking about you more, okay? But they're going to go within. That's what they're going to do after the new moon. That's what I've been channeling in on that. So next week, I don't predict a lot of contact coming in, okay? I don't predict a lot of movement next week, but I feel the new moon is going to give them a shove to go in and decide what they truly want, decide what they need to do, decide their purpose and goals, like the feminine has been doing for how long, okay? Feminine, You need to release things right now. Masculine does as well, but you need to release things right now. So what I'm picking up there is that you need to release resentment, anger. You need to release those hard feelings because you're frustrated with your masculine, and it's very understandable. Okay, a lot of you have been through hell and back with these situations. Okay, so there's also been some contact, but there's been miscommunication, and a lot of this is because the masculine, they're pretending they don't care. Okay, and you're like, but like, I thought you had feelings for me, or I thought you cared for me. And they're just like, no, it's not like that. Or you're my friend, or, I don't like you that way. I don't have feelings for you. Or maybe there was some feelings discussed and they kind of went along with it and then they vanished. And you're like, but I thought you meant that. Like there's those type of conversations coming in right now that happen, okay? And the feminines are just annoyed. They're just so annoyed by it because they know they're lying. And there's been so much like deception, and here they are talking about your feelings right here. They're like denying, okay? So they may have said a few things and then took it back. Okay? Like, no, I don't feel that way about you. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I care about you, but like you're a friend, or I like you as a friend, and yet I don't want to lose you because you're such a good friend. Okay, so there's a lot of that talk coming in. And a lot of them are just tied down to their lives right now with obligations at work, with obligations at home, families, that sort of thing, okay? Cultures, religions come in all the time. Addiction is a big one. I hear alcohol and heroin every time I do a reading. So somebody's got a masculine that's on heroin or pain pills or something in that criteria. Okay. But, despite the deception, they do want to tell you the truth, but they just feel like they can't. Okay? Because there's more than going on than meets the eye in their home life right now, okay? But they want to take action and they want to walk away from their current situation. They're trying to think of ways. They are, subconsciously planning, and this new moon may give them a push and shove, which they're going to fight. They're going to try to fight off that shove the universe is going to be trying to give them with this new moon, okay? Because I really feel the universe is really going to try to step in with this upcoming week, and they're going to try to fight it. So expect some quiet times from the masculine next week, okay? And I can guarantee I'll be correct on that because I usually am with the moon shifts, okay? But they are learning how much they appreciate you in this process. They may not be telling you this, but they do. They do think highly of you. They do put you on a pedestal, that sort of thing. Okay? They do love you. They want to come at you, but they're like, they have this illusion they think they have to stay behind that, like they have to be locked in that bird cage or whatever that thing is, but they do want that new start, and this new moon's going to get them thinking on that, okay? That new start that they want to have. This also indicates illusions, okay? They want new beginnings, though, and they do view you as a goddess. They do view you as that feminine energy, like too good for them. They really put you on high regards, okay? And even the ones that try to say, oh, we're just friends, we're just this and that, like, they obviously think more of you, okay? Because losing a friend shouldn't be that traumatic, guys, It shouldn't be that traumatic. Yeah, it hurts, but they're like, oh, no, you're my friend. I don't want to lose you. That sort of thing, okay? So, sorry, guys. I can't keep up with the chat because it fades in and out and that sort of thing. You got to learn how to release resentment and anger on your own. Simple as that. You have to, like, meditate, ask the universe to help you, ask the angels to help you. Like, that is something you have to do on your own because it's going to be different for everybody else. Some people can release it instantly. Some people forgive very quickly. Others hold it for a very long time. It just depends on the individual person. Okay. There's a ton of mirroring going on with feelings right now. Okay. And especially confusion. There's confusion about feelings on both sides. Okay. There's depression going back and forth right now. There's trying to figure out your life going back and forth. I mean, there is a ton of confusion right now is what I'm really picking up. Okay. But just remember, they have their free will, guys. So this push and shove from the new moon, they can fight off and try to avoid. And a lot of them will because they're stubborn. Especially those fire signs, especially those Scorpios. There are certain zodiacs that just fight it more than others, okay? But I do feel contact coming in. This indicates contact to me, okay? Because they're going to not want to lose you, so they're going to try to keep you at their fingertips during the process, okay? They know you're a soul connection. They've waken up to that already, okay? If they start acting like an asshole to you, if they say things they don't mean, if they back away, don't take it offensive. Don't be upset. Rise above it. It's a phase. It will pass. And what they're really doing is going within and gaining wisdom on the connection. Just stand in your strength with it, okay? Just don't let them know you're bothered by it. Do not let them know they're bothered by it. Some of them love to know that you're bothered by it, okay? They really do. Their emotions are going to be running very high, okay? They already are, but it's going to get worse, okay? They're going to have zero control over how they're feeling. Zero control, okay? But they want romance with you. I mean, that's definitely on their mind. That they're going to long for that even more. But they're scared, guys, okay? They really are. They are manifesting you, okay? Like I said, they know you are a twin flame connection. A lot of them have waken up to this actual term. Not all of them have waken up to that term, but some of them have. Okay? They're also going to work harder on their goals and foundation. They're secretly planning. Whether you realize it or not, guys, they are secretly planning. They have been secretly planning, okay? They have this little plan in their head. They're not telling you. They really are. Some of them really are, and you're going to be quite surprised. Okay? But that timeline is going to be different for every person because they really are deep in thought on how they want to come at you. Okay? And they got the High Priestess energy. There's secrets here. They're starting to trust their intuition. They're confused. Okay? See how that statue's like confused or in shame, that sort of thing. Okay? And they're realizing that you guys complement each other. They realize that, you know, you're the other half. You're so different, yet you're still the same, okay? And a lot of you want validation all the time, but they're not giving you that validation. So you just need to trust your intuition on the validation. You don't need validation every single day that they love you, okay? So that is just a bit irrational to think you need that. Sorry, I'm going to get my drink here. Like, oh, they don't like me, or they hate me, or they don't care about me, okay? You don't need that validation all the time. Just trust it. A lot of them need to cleanse their life. They need to get rid of things that no longer serve them, okay? And the new moon's going to be driving them to that too. Okay. So, I'm getting earth signs again. There seems to be a lot of earth in this connection. They could have it in their chart. You have it in your chart, that sort of thing. Okay. But feminine, just don't try to control this process, okay? Just leave the masculine be. Let them do what they gotta do. They might seem like they don't care about you when they back away, but just leave it be. Don't text them. Don't go pounding on their door. Don't, like, try to bribe them. Don't offer them sex to try to get, you know, close to them. Or, you know, send them naughty pictures or whatever it is you do to get their attention. Okay, so just don't do that kind of stuff. Just leave them be. Okay? Because you're not going to get anywhere being vulnerable like that to them either. Okay? So, let's see here. Because, you know, this comes in a lot. A lot of you feminines are worried about the outcome. Like, oh my God, what's going to happen? When are we going to union? When is this contact coming in? And those are the main questions that I get in private readings, okay? And sometimes I do pick things up. Union, I will not try to even guess for you, or I will not even try to channel that in, because I don't believe that any reader can predict that for you. Okay? I just don't believe it. Okay? But sometimes I do see contact, and 99% of the time I am correct about it. So, but not for everybody. Okay? I don't give that in for everybody. And a lot of them feel stuck in these marriages. Okay? They just do. There's marriage coming in very strong every single day. You have a lot of masculines that are married. Feminine, some of you are married as well. Okay? And some of you got these masculines that just like to play the field. They sleep around. They, you know, date all these women. They might have more than one girlfriend. Feminine, let them go. Just let that go. Do you want to be with a masculine? Some of these guys are karmics, I'll be honest with you. Some of these guys that play the field like that, they're just playing you just as much as they're playing the other women they're playing. They're probably a karmic. Okay, I'll be truthful. Some of them, yes, they could be a twin flame that are testing the fields there, okay? But some of these men are straight up players. They're manipulative. They know their game. They convince you that you're a soul connection. They know what they're doing. Simple as that. And a lot of you are mistaking the connection. I'm just going to be brutally honest. Don't watch my channel if you don't want honesty. This is not for the weak. I say it like it is. Whatever channel's in for my guide, I say. And I've been hearing that every single time, okay? But also after the new moon, some of them are going to reconcile with you as well. Okay? Because they're going to wake up that you are tied together. You are a special connection, and they cannot get rid of it. Okay? You complement each other, but they need to wrap up these cycles, because with these current karmic situations, they're miserable right now. They're not happy. They're miserable. They're pretending they're happy. They're putting on a facade. They're not happy with that girlfriend. They're not happy with that wife. They're not happy being mommy's boys in their basement, okay, or being an alcoholic or an addict of drugs, you know, that sort of thing. But there is hope here, guys, okay? There really is. I mean, they're spying on you, okay? They are. They're trying to heal. They've been forced in this healing process for a while, so they've gone within and gotten really quiet in that hermit mode aspect, okay? And they do have very caged hearts right now, and a lot of this is because they're heartbroken because they're in these unhappy marriages and commitments right now, okay? But feminine, you have got to try to quit dwelling on these connections. You got to try to quit obsessing about these connections. You have to try to quit worrying about the outcome and what is coming next and when is it coming next and that sort of thing. And I had a couple clients that were obsessed to the point where I had to tell them no more readings because it was that bad. And there's only so much I can say. You know, I can't validate they love you every 2 days. You know, you got to just let it go a little bit. Okay? And right now, there's just a lot of mystery here. Unknown. You know, every masculine's going to be different after this new moon, that sort of thing. But they're going to be discovering their strength and weaknesses and what they really need to work on as well. And a lot of them have been so narcissistic, and they are waking up to this as well, and they want to rebuild their life. Okay? And like I said, there are misunderstandings in these connections right now. And, you know, I can guarantee that a lot of the confusion you have about them, they have about you too. Okay? They are very addicted to you, though. They feel drawn to you, but like I said, a lot of them are being players, okay? There's multiple partners here. They're just playing it up. They're really childish, that sort of thing. It's just, you know, it's a mystery of the unknown right now. It just really is. And feminine, you just need to accept it as is. You can't control it at all. It is how it is, you know? And the ones that are players, they know how to lure you in, okay? They know how. So just watch for that trickery and bullshit they try to do, okay? But overall, you know what? New moon, new beginnings. Okay? Some of you may be pregnant as well. Okay? So let's see here what we get. In this deck here, what's going on with masculine energy after the new moon. Yeah, they're going to step more in their masculine energy. You're going to step more in your feminine energy as well. Yeah, they're going to realize they're being selfish as well. There's feminine energy in this as well here. Okay. So they're going to stand in their power more. That's what I'm picking up right now. And they've had these blinders on their current situation. That their current life is shitty. And they've been trying to act like everything's fine. Putting on a facade, okay? And I feel like that a lot of them are going to close the door on that. And they're going to open a new one, okay? And they're going to come at you. Some of them are going to come at you and they're going to give you a gift. They're going to give you a gesture. They're going to tell you the truth. Okay? And you need to stand in your feminine power, feminine. You really need to stand your ground. You need to demand respect. You need to demand what you deserve, okay? Do not take less than you deserve. It's not okay for them to be narcissistic and take advantage of you, okay? Feminine, you know, you've been working on your passions. There's going to be more downloads coming in on things that you need to take care of in your life. The new moon is going to bring new beginnings to new things in your life, okay? New opportunities, that sort of thing, okay? And for some of you, there's going to, you know, there's going to still be a soulmate manifesting in, okay? It's really coming in right now. And a lot of you are going to learn facts after the new moon. You're going to learn things. Some of you are going to wake up that you are with a karmic. You are not with a twin flame I'm picking up. A few select of you are going to be learning this very soon here, okay? There's going to be a lot of knowledge, spiritual knowledge, realizations, waking up to things like, oh, I've been used for how long, you know? And you really need to stand in your power. Keep your guard up, okay? Demand everything you deserve, okay? Do not take less. That's not fair. You don't deserve that. You know, and they're going to realize how special you truly are and how unique you really are. And they do not want to lose you, feminine. Like, they don't. They don't. Despite how they're behaving and that sort of thing, you know, they have a magnetic draw to you. They're attracted to you. They cannot get you off their mind. They don't want to lose you. They're scared to lose you. But they feel so overwhelmed with the current life right now that they're just confused on what to do. A lot of this confusion is going to come to a conclusion. They have their guardian angels with them. They have the universe writing or drawing them in the right direction, okay? pushing them. You know, childhood wounds have been faced for a while. Some of this is going to wrap up, okay? And, you know, a lot of you have been very submissive to this masculine energy. You bow down, you let yourself be a doormat. You know, this has been in for a while. And I do feel that a lot of you are going to start standing up and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm in control of this right now. You're not treating me that way anymore. Okay? I really see that coming in for a select few of you, a handful of you, not all of you. Some of you just can't bring yourself to do that. And that is something you really need to work on, because that's a childhood wound, generally speaking, that when your masculine texts you and go, hey, come over, let's have sex, or hey, come over and, you know, give me $100 because I need some beer, or whatever they may need. A lot of you are running over there and doing it, okay? And you really have got to wake up to this. Is this respect? Is this love? Is this going to get you their attention in the way that you want it? Okay, so really take that in consideration as well. So to be truthfully honest, I do see some endings of karmic cycles. I really do. Okay. Some of them, this came in yesterday or a couple days ago. There is a blonde karmic involved in the situation. Okay. You could be blonde as well, but I mainly feel this is a karmic. And I do feel divorces coming. And some of you are going to receive news on that. Okay. They may not come directly at you with the news, but you're going to hear it somehow. Okay. There's secrets that are going to be revealed. Like, they've been going through hell right now. You know, and maybe this karmic, if it's a wife or a girlfriend or whatever kind of situation, there may be like, you know, if we don't get this shit figured out and we don't balance this out and we don't get this figured out, like, you know, I want a divorce. I want you out. Okay. And they're going to be taken care of. Okay. They really are. They're going to start trusting their intuition as well. But they feel like it's doing something very risky and they're scared. Okay. And, you know, dealings with a female here. This also could be a karmic with brown hair. Okay. Or this could be because they want to deal with you instead of the karmic as well. Because they realize they deserve honor and respect, and so do you. Okay. And, you know, they are scared about losing money. They're scared about homes. Okay. They're scared about losing things they have connected with a person. Some of them have been with this person for many years. And if they're with families that are karmics, you know, mommies, boys, and that kind of shit, they're just scared of leaving the family and the family never talking to them again. You know, they're scared. That's all they know. Okay? They just are. And they have a lot of hate and love for this connection. They love you, yet they hate you because it's turned their life upside down. Okay? It really has. They have so many feelings for you. They have such a magnetic draw for you. They cannot get you out of their mind. And they're like, I love her, but I just hate this connection. And some of you feminine feel the same way. Okay, so yeah, family matters. You know, some of them have families that they're connected to, they're living with, and that sort of thing is coming in as well, okay? And I'm also picking up that the karmics, some karmics are on to the fact, well, some of them know about you. Okay, not all of them. Some of them know their masculine is in la la land because they're daydreaming about somebody else and it's just Captain Obvious. Okay, so they're getting accused of something like, what's going on with you? You're distant with me. Like, there's something going on with you. You know, you're on your phone texting, or you're just like daydreaming all the time. You changed, because some of them are going through awakenings and they're changing and they're not the same person anymore. Okay, so these, you know, these karmics are, they're picking up on it, whether it's their mom or wife or girlfriend or whatever it is. They're picking up on the changes. Or that's what I'm really picking up there. Okay? I feel in September a lot of these marriages and or connections to third-party situations are going to start coming to an end. Not necessarily come to an end. Okay? So that's really what I'm picking up there. September is going to be a huge month for some movement with the situation wrapping up. Not necessarily actually moving, but it's going to start. Okay. There's going to be a lot of obstacles to overcome for the masculine energy in September. Feminine, this could be for you as well. Okay. Things have been unsuccessful in these situations that they are stuck in. And I will repeat, if you are not in full union, there is a wedge in your connection. Okay? Doesn't have to be a person. Okay? It can be anything. Some of them are going to get a new job. They're working on finances. They realize they need to pay attention to this. They need to prepare. That sort of thing is coming in as well. They're very tempted by you guys. Okay? They really are. They want you. They feel like you're the forbidden fruit right now, though. Okay? And short journey. Some of these separations are going to be real quick, real unexpected. Like, hey, you know what? Get the hell out of my house. Okay, like literally that quick. Some of them have already been a drawn out process for a long time and they've been given chances to change or, you know, vice versa or what have you. And they're not telling you about that. Okay. They may reach out to you for comfort because they may reach out to you and tell you what's going on. Okay. They may reach out for legal assistance. They may reach out for that sort of thing as well. Okay. Some of you do have an admirer that has been coming in for a while as well. Okay. And some of you may go out and have fun with a male friend that admires you. Okay. You're just going to go out and have fun. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to date them. You don't have to marry them. A lot of people are like, I'll never replace my twin. It's not replacement, guys, but there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, going to a movie with a guy friend or going out to eat or having a few drinks. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not like you're going home and sleeping with them. You know, it's not like that at all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of heartache going on as well. Okay, there's a ton of heartbreak. These masculines are aching for you, feminine. And they are very fearful they're going to lose you. And they know that you are at your last, you know, you're the last of your patience with these connections, okay? And they're aching. They're longing. They're aching. They have passion for you, okay? And a lot of them are going to go through a chain of events. It's going to be like the domino effect right now, okay? Especially when it comes to leaving this karmic situation, going out and finding a job, that sort of thing. Okay, but there is going to be an increase in spiritual growth with the masculine energy right now and wealth as they work on their foundation. A lot of them are becoming more spiritual. And they got a lot of planning and hard work coming ahead of them right now. So I do expect a lot of silence going on with these connections. I really do. Okay, but reconciliation is in the picture. Okay. I'm hearing November as well. So, let's see what else we get here. They are being spiritually guided and protected during this time. Yeah, they're really horny for you guys. What's new there? Okay, there's a lot of excitement and passion for you guys right now. And they want great happiness, okay? A lot of them are going to be moving out and finding a new home. Okay? Some of you may say movement by December, okay? That seems so far away, but it's not as far away as you think right now. They're being spiritually guided. They are being protected. But see, they're having all this issues with family members and that sort of thing, okay? So there's a lot going on here in the new home. It's going to be tough on them, guys, okay? But feminine lawyers, don't bow down to them. Don't bow down to them. Don't go pick them up. Don't put a Band-Aid on their shit. Let them deal with it, okay? And they're going to be all horny for you and stuff like that. Some of them may want to come and have sex with you to make themselves feel better because they're upset. You know, and just, I mean, it's up to you, but just be careful with what you're doing, okay? But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, they're going to have a lot more happiness and excitement in their life once they wrap up this journey they're going through. But yeah, I do see a lot of broken marriages and separation coming in. Okay, I really do. Okay, I really did too much talking there. This is going to be a long reading today. So we'll go on to other topics right now. Let's see what else we get here. There is a lot of age differences in twin flames, but not all of them. I saw some sort of video on YouTube saying they can only be your twin flame if there's a huge age gap. That's not true. That's not true. These masculines have been making huge sacrifices for the situation that they're in right now. One of the things they're sacrificing is you, okay, for their current third-party situation, okay? And then they're pretending they're happy. They're walking along like this, you know, and they're actually living a very colorless life. They're not happy at all, okay? And they're just living in the moment, that sort of thing. And a lot of them, you know, have drug addictions and things like that coming in the picture as well. They're not taking care of themselves either. And I feel with the new moon, they're going to be driven to do this. Some of them, you know, maybe have been going to treatment or are trying to sober up and everything. I feel after the new moon, there's going to be more realization on that aspect as well. Okay. But yeah, a lot of them know that they need to wrap up these marriages or whatever they got going on in their life right now. Okay, so let's see what's in current energy of this connection. So a lot of you want that integrity. That's what you deserve, feminine. You deserve integrity, but you need to trust in the divine process right now, okay? And like I said, a lot of them are coming in and be like, you know, we're just friends, we're just this and that, okay? But they're just trying to keep you around because they love you. That's simple as that, you know? And there are decisions going to be made, and they are feeling very vulnerable right now. They feel like they have zero control over their situation right now, okay? But they want to rejuvenate things with you at the end of the day. I mean, that's really what they want. Yeah, a lot of regrets here as well. They know that you treated it like shit. They shoved you away. They feel like they maybe used you, or you feel like they used you, that sort of thing. But they do want to reconcile here, okay? They want to take that leap of faith. They want to come at you, okay? So let's see what's happening with these karmic situations after the new moon. Yeah, it's going to be big obstacles, guys. It's not going to be easy at all, but they know they need to make a choice. They know that. Okay? This is documents. This to me, you know, indicates, yeah, I can mean contact to you. But this indicates documents coming in when it comes to separating from their current situation as well. And they are going to be more connected spiritually after the new moon as well, or they're going to actually start allowing it in. So there might be some trickery with your masculine, more lies coming in as well. They're going to try to cover up what's going on. So just be prepared for that, some slyness and bullshit going on right there. But just know that if they do separate from their current situation, the current life, that's all they know, they're going to be sad. They're going to be heartbroken. They're going to be quiet. Don't get your pom-poms out and start cheering and being like, yes, they left that situation. Don't do that. You need to be compassionate, feminine. Just remember that what you put out, you get back to you. So if you cheer on the fact they left a karmic and they're sitting there heartbroken like that, karma will come to you. Just be careful. Okay? But they do want romance with you and happiness. And like I said, they are going to be more in touch with their spirituality because they have been fighting off these awakenings that they've been forced to be in either way. Okay? So yeah, there is luck on the side here, though, and they are thinking about you. They're thinking about a significant female, okay? Yeah, a lot of them may be getting a new home, that sort of thing as well. But I do see the wrapping up of cycles going on here. A lot of them have children that are involved. They're very concerned about that. So that's why you guys need to be understanding and not be all exciting and cheering it on. You need to be very compassionate about that because there's children involved in a lot of these situations. Children are innocent bystanders. See, they're worried about loss. They're worried about losing money. They're worried about money in general. Some of them maybe, you know, have joint finances and they're worried about that loss. Okay. Yeah, the endings of commitments here are coming in. Let's see what I get for the ending result of these commitments. What's the ending result of these commitments? Yeah. Cut away real unexpectedly here. Okay. Cut away unexpectedly. Quick cut unexpectedly. Okay. I also hear tower moment as well. So it's not going to be easy. Movement. A lot of them are going to be moving. Okay. I'm also just hearing that some of them are going to try to get another chance with the situation. So just be prepared for that as well. But some of them are going to get freedom from these situations, which they find as punishment right now. But in the long run, it's going to be for the best of their situation. See what's in their heart space today for you. Yep, they want reconciliation, contact coming in, guys. Yeah, they're in toxic situations at home. Okay? And there's contact coming in because they're very fond of you today. They have a lot of feelings for you today and that sort of thing. And they do want to reconcile. But this may not happen today. Okay? So just be patient with the situation. Some of you may be receiving a gift or a gesture or an apology, I'm hearing as well. They want to be with you forever, but just remember their free will. Just because the universe is saying they should be doing this doesn't mean they will. Okay? They have a lot of passion for you. But they know they need to close the gate on these karmic situations. They know that. Okay? They know they need to close the gate on these third-party situations, whatever it may be. Like I said, family, religion, culture, or significant other. Okay? Because they know that it is toxic. Okay? They know it is toxic, and they're going to be closing that gate. Okay? They have a lot of passion for you. They're very attracted to you. They're very drawn to you. They can't help themselves from that. They find you very unique. They want to unite with you. They want to contact you. So there is victory coming for some of you, okay? So let's see what you need to work on, feminine. After the new moon, what you're going to be pushed to work on. You need to keep charging ahead with your goals. Don't let these connections stop you. Okay? Don't let these connections stop you. Your deceased loved ones are going to be pushing you in the right directions. You may get dreams from a grandmother, grandfather, mother, dad, whatever it may be, telling you what you need to work on. A lot of you might be going back to school. You might be doing some studying. You're going to get downloads on things that you need to work on right now, things you need to research and that sort of thing as well, okay? Yeah, there's going to be smoother roads ahead for you, feminine, okay? There's a lot of good things coming for the feminine energy in general here right now. I feel that more with the feminine energy, masculine as well, but there's just going to be a little bit of slow process because they're more dependent on their situation than the feminine is. And you really need to reach for the stars, guys. You really need to reach for the stars, okay? You really have got to have more faith in yourself. A lot of you are getting new employment. So a lot of you are very indecisive, like, well, what kind of job do I want? What do I want next? Okay. A lot of you are very indecisive right now. The new moon is going to bring you more downloads. Okay. You're going to get more visions. So you're going to realize what you truly desire. You're going to get downloads and visions on what you desire, what you need to do right now with your life purpose. A lot of you are a spiritual teacher, and you're going to wake up more spirituality as well. But some of you are moving, okay? You're going to relocate for a job. You're going to relocate just to better your life in general. You're going to relocate just for a new start, okay? And there's new employment coming. A lot of you are getting new jobs, promotions, opening new businesses, taking the risk, that sort of thing as well. Prosperity is coming, feminine. More prosperity is coming. Let's see what else we get here. I'm going to see what the masculine is going to be forced to heal after the new moon here. Their fear of rejection. Okay. And that fear of rejection from you. This is soulmate, but it can be soulmate, twin flame, whatever connection you are, it doesn't matter. But they are going to start healing that fear of rejection of you. From you. Okay? They're going to have to knock that ego down a bit as well. This is another thing they're going to be working on, and self-sabotaging themselves constantly. They're sabotaging their happiness. Healing in general, because a lot of these masculines, they're not happy. They're depressed. They're sad. They're not telling you this. Okay? And yeah, they're going to have to end some cycles here. Okay, so we'll see what feminine needs to heal, because a lot of them are mirrored, so you might have the same things. Well, you're getting different, guys. You're getting different. You need to start accepting how beautiful you truly are, and that's something you're going to start realizing after the new moon as well. You're going to start working on loving yourself, accepting yourself for everything that you are, unleashing that creativity, going for your passions, your dreams, your purposes, okay? And you need to have the courage right now to say what you mean, to step in your truth, to quit being submissive and having more dominance over yourself in this connection and having more control over you, okay? A lot of you had childhood wounds as well that are going to be faced, okay? That's what I just heard. But feminine, a lot of you are being told not to rush, okay? Some of you have situations you're contemplating on what you really want to do right now, okay? You don't need to rush on it. You don't need to be impulsive, okay? And you could look at other possibilities. You don't have to go for whatever's on your mind at this current moment. But there is unforeseen prosperity and abundance coming for a lot of you. You're going to be quite surprised right now. And you are way more powerful than you realize, okay? There's a lot more manifesting in than you think. A lot of you are huge manifestors. You can manifest something in 2 seconds. You know, ask the universe to show you something. See how quick that comes for you. And that's how quick you manifest, okay? And there is miracles surrounding. There's going to be unexpected money, abundance, promotions, movement. Doesn't need to involve your masculine. You are being divinely guided right now, you know, and take this time to spend time alone and really think out what you want. What is it you truly want? Okay? What is it you truly want? What am I telling you? Prosperity, guys. Abundance and prosperity. Now, don't comment under my post that you've been saying this for a while and this is bullshit. You know what? If you keep saying that, you're not going to receive it. That's what you're going to manifest. Because you know it's time to move on from your current situation and you need to make your dreams even bigger. Manifestation is real. It is real. And if you sit there going, I'm not going to get abundance, I'm not going to get this and that, then you're not going to get it. Simple as that. You won't. Okay? Now you need to tell yourself, I will get abundance, I will get prosperity, I will get a raise, I will find a new job. That's how you need to manifest, guys. You need to believe in it. See, you need to seek, guys. Manifest, seek, ask for answers, ask for signs. Okay? It's time to ask the divine guidance. There is an abundance of love waiting for you, and open up and receive this love however it may happen. And that's also prosperity, abundance, that sort of thing. And you need to start creating your own life. It's all up to you to create it. It's not going to come to you on a gold platter. It's up to you, okay? What is it you're going to work on today? What is it you're going to do today? What are you going to do to get closer to your goal today? I'm not talking about union. Do not make that your number one priority. Make you your number one priority. Going in union with yourself. These masculines collectively are not ready for union. They simply are not. Okay? And if you went into union right now with your masculine and the way they are at this current moment collectively, in my readings anyway, it's going to be hell. Oh, it's not going to be good. They have a lot of things they need to wrap up. Some of you are in different phases of your adventure right now. Okay, some of you are. But my collective, the masculines, are just a hot mess, okay? You don't want union with that right now. You just don't. It's not going to work. I'm just going to be honest with you. And you know, what is motivating you? What's your motivation? That sort of thing. Yes, feminines are not ready either. I mean, you guys, you're just not ready. My collective is not ready. You know, there may be some readers out there with a different audience that they're ready for union. Mine, I'd say 85% of them, no. Absolutely not. So when I get, you know, private readings, they're like, when's union? When's union? Well, that's really up to you. That's up to you and your masculine. That's up to the work that's done here. Yeah, you really got to create this, guys. Like, this is up to you. This manifestation, these dreams, everything that you need to follow, that's really up to you. And some of you, you know, like sitting, you know, it's never going to happen. This is bullshit, da-da-da. Well, is it going to happen then? Is it going to happen? No, probably not, okay? Yeah, embrace your feminine power. There's discoveries waiting for you. There's things waiting. Okay? And there's nobody else like you. Every one of you has a different path. Every one of you has a different destiny coming forward. Okay? So I am working on healing and things that need to be done after the new moon. That's my main focus today. What is feminine needing to work on over here? What is masculine needing to work on over here? A lot of the masculines question if you love them as well. Okay? They are just in the same boat. Yeah, there's a lot of mirroring going on. You know, if they loved you once, they still do. This goes for both sides, okay? Unconditional love doesn't just stop overnight. Okay? You don't need validation every 10 minutes. Okay? You don't. They don't. They wonder the same thing if you really care. They wonder your motives as well. What's your intentions? They really do. Okay? And they know what to do too. Masculines know right now what they need to purge, what they need to work on, what they need to get rid of. Okay? And they need to catch their mind up with the heart, because right now they're using logic. Like, oh, I got this wife and I got these kids, or I got this religion and I got my mommy, you know, that sort of thing. And, you know, I can't let them down right now. But their heart's going to overtake the mind over time here. And they're going to realize where their heart truly belongs, and that's what they need to follow versus the logic that they're trying to hold on to, okay? And what would love too, okay? So they really do want to embrace this love, guys. Okay? They really do. Feminine, keep it simple. Okay? Don't overthink. Don't overdwell. Don't try to push these connections right now. Don't try to force yourself to believe that you are ready for union. There's work to do. For 99.9% of you, you have more work to do. You are not 100% healed. Some of you think you are. I hate to break the news, but there's more work that needs to be done right now. Okay? You really need to have more faith in yourself. See, you might not know now what you need to do. So a lot of you are sitting here like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, what's coming for me? You say this every day, but nothing comes for me. It will. It will come to you. Okay? It will come to you. Meditate. Ask for answers. Ask the universe to show you. You got time, guys. You don't need to do this tomorrow. Okay? Because some of you are so impatient for union that you're like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do all this tomorrow so I can get union by Sunday. It's not how it works, guys, okay? Enjoy and embrace the unique side of this mission, this twin flame mission. It's a journey. It's hell, it's love, it's hate, it's pain. But embrace every part of it, because at the end of the day, it's going to make you wake up. It's going to make you a better person, a more beautiful person. Law of attraction. You know, it's just going to bring out the best in you. And embrace it and see it in a different perspective. However, those who ask me, how do I find my twin flame? I tell them, don't. They come to you if the universe wants it to happen, okay? I also won't do readings to try to pinpoint who your twin flame is with the 9 billion people in this world. I won't do those readings. I'm not doing that. Okay? I can't do that. I don't feel I can properly do that. Like your twin flames in China, in this little village or wherever. No, I don't do those readings. I get asked to. I had to refund a couple people that booked and wanted that, and I just don't offer that, okay? What is happening after the new moon for feminine right now? Feminines, you're closer to achieving goals than you think right now. You're closer to your healing process. You're closer to your life purpose than you realize right now, okay? Some of you feel like that you're done. You feel like there's nothing more to do, but nothing is set in stone right now. And what more do you need to release? What more do you need to work on? What more needs to be healed? Okay? Write it down, okay? Expect a huge, powerful shift and expect a new start, okay? Expect that all after the new moon. By next week, I feel a lot of you are going to see changes starting to manifest in. Okay. Let's see what the masculines got going on. Masculine. Okay, I got some signs coming in here as well. Okay. They know it's time to take action on their life. The new moon's going to push them to do this, okay? They're going to fight it. They're going to fight these tower moments. But they are going to be pushed to take action. There's also Aries coming in today for your masculine or you. Okay, one or the other. They're going to realize that they are good enough. They are capable. They do deserve more. And they're going to make the first move with changing their life. Okay? They're worried about children, guys, okay? They really are worrying about children, but they are going to be protected. The children, them, the karmic situation, the families, whatever it is. And this also indicates Cancer today in this, okay? So we got Cancer, Virgo, and Aries coming in right now. Double Virgo here. They're going to realize that they need to start giving back to you as well. And they need to realize they're not going to let this past hold them back, their current situations, the current life, and that they need to start shining. Okay, because they're not living a life of fulfillment. And they're going to bring more love into the situation. Like I said, they're going to start getting out of this logic, because right now their mind is what's controlling everything. They got their heart chakra blocked off right now. They're trying to ignore the heart right now. Okay, so they're trying to avoid that, and eventually the heart's going to take over. Because at the end of the day, that is what really matters, and they're going to see that as well. Okay, let's see what else feminine has to do after the new moon here. Feminines are really coming a long ways. I'm just saying, like, I'm proud of you guys. You're doing really good. You're going to get in your high priestess energy. Okay. Your divine knowledge is going to come out. Your spiritual teaching, your light working skills are going to enhance. They are enhancing. They are coming out. Many of you are healers. Many of you are going to start practicing this. Divine feminines, generally speaking, are old souls. They're healers. They're star seeds. They're all of the above, okay? They really are. And this is going to come out for you. Okay, the high priestess energy. This one says create an altar. Okay, so this to me is, you know, create a safe place, not a safe place, but a place to meditate, a place to relax, a place to get in tune with your guides, with, you know, everything around you, that sort of thing. So just start making a place for you to do all that in, okay? All your light working skills, your meditation, a quiet, nice, you know, comforting place. Get some incense, get some crystals, sage, you know, that sort of thing, whatever it is that you work with, okay? A lot of you are supposed to do Reiki. I just heard that as well. You're supposed to learn some Reiki. And yeah, see, don't try to force these connections. Don't try to force things to happen. You don't need to do this tomorrow, okay? You don't be like, well, it's the new moon and Kayla said that all this is going on, so I need to do this like now, so by Sunday. No, you have all the time you need, okay? It's divinely timed. So you need to have patience with the process and with yourself right now. Okay, and you have a supply here. The divine is going to supply you with the resources that you need for this. You're really being encouraged to spend time outside, near water. Some of you do well near water, beaches, that sort of thing. So we'll see what the masculine has after this. They're going to have downloads of past life memories, okay? So they're going to have to deal with some past life trauma as well. This could involve you. This could involve karma between the two of you in a past life, okay? And they're going to have doors open, wide open for them to walk through and move on from their situation, okay? They're going to have a very large increase in intuition, okay? Their intuition is going to skyrocket. They need to have patience with themselves as well. Masculine energy. Yeah, see, a lot of them are going to start getting more in tune with their divine and spirituality. I got a phone call. Sorry, guys. I had to ignore it. Yeah, see, they're worried about their families. A lot of the masculine are concerned about their families, and they are being protected right now, okay? And they're going to start standing up for themselves as well, because a lot of them have been submissive to their current karmic situation, whatever it is. They've let it control their life, and they're going to start standing in their power as well. And they have healing power too. They have divine counterparts. They're gifted. They have skills. They're old souls. They have these things that are going to start surfacing. The masculines try to fight it off and deny it. But it's going to come out anyway, okay? And they're going to realize they have unconditional love to you. Like I said, their hearts are going to start taking over their minds. That's mainly the number one thing that's going to happen here. Okay, we'll get a couple messages here. Okay, feminine, forgiveness is coming in as something that you really need to work on right now. Okay, so forgiveness is something the new moon's going to force you to start practicing. Okay, you need to accept the situation, realize you cannot change it. It's over, it's done, and move on. But the only thing you can change is how you deal with it. Okay? How you deal with it, how you view it, how you go about it. Okay? So if you keep running back and going with the same cycle, same situation over and over again, going to repeat. Simple as that. Okay? Just accept it, realize that, it was a mistake, and realize your part in it too, feminine. There's two sides of every story here. Yes, maybe your masculine was saying shitty things to you. Yes, maybe they were doing shitty things to you. But what were you doing? How were you reacting to it? Okay? Are you standing in your power? Are you speaking the truth? Are you telling them like it is? Are you telling them how you feel? Are you being a doormat? Are you doing that? Or are you saying impulsive things back to them? You need to change your perspective on it. You need to be content with what you have. You need to accept the situation as is. Okay? You have to. You don't have a choice, feminine. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice how your masculine is behaving. You don't have a choice in their actions right now, but you have a choice in you. You have a choice in you. You're the one that can change. And if you change and you look better and you're practicing law of attraction and you're bettering your life, hey, that masculine's going to follow along. Okay? And stand in your power. Okay? And your courage. Gain that courage. Gain a set of balls, guys. Okay? Feminine. I have vulgar speech. Ignore that. But, get a set of balls and gain that courage and move forward. Okay? Let's see what's in the action space of the masculine after the new moon. Okay. So there's going to be chaos and conflict right now, and it's going to involve family situations, karmic situations, that sort of thing. They know it's been a never-ending story. They know it needs to come to an end, guys. Like, they know this, okay? But they want to do it right. They want to do it right way, okay? They don't want to hurt anybody. A lot of them don't want to hurt anybody. But they want this peace. So right now, they've been catering to the current situation just to have peace and quiet, okay? But they have a deep knowing of what they truly want, and that's you, okay? But right now, they're just living in the moment. They're asking for answers. They're trying to figure out how to approach this because they have this all chaos and conflict going on. Okay? But a lot of you are going to receive contact after the new moon. Okay? So I'll get a few messages with the masculine, from the masculine, and then I'll just end it there because I got private readings to do. I'm going to try to do as many as I can today. But yeah, just a pre-warning, I'm having issues uploading the video ones to YouTube, so those are going to come a little later than I anticipated, and I apologize. A lot of them I had to redo, so it's really frustrating on my end. Yeah, you give them that spark and warm energy, that's something that comes in every day. And they are focused on that foundation. They are preparing, okay? They are making a plan right now, okay? It may not seem that way, but they are trying to situate these karmic situations. They are trying to figure how to go about it, okay? They don't know how to express to you, so they keep it inside, the truth of how they feel about you. They are missing intimacy with you as well. They have been in denial of these connections, but they do reminisce a lot about this, okay? They do think about a future with you. They want a future with you. They are trying to figure this out as well because they do love you, okay? They are receiving telepathic communication as well. So there is communication coming up. There is things coming up. And like I said, a lot of you are going to be surprised because they're planning. They are deeply planning right now. Okay, so there's more going on than meets the eye with the whole situation that you don't know about. They're fantasizing, okay? Sexually fantasizing. They're trying to figure you out as well. They're annoyed with how much they think about you because they've been trying to get rid of this connection for a while. Okay, they're trying to get it off their mind. They're trying to wipe it out. It's not going to work. They're annoyed by it. They're like, oh my God, I'm trying to get rid of her out of my mind. I just want to work it out with my karmic and I just want her to be gone and it's not working. Okay, so they fall asleep missing you. Okay, that sort of thing as well. And yeah, the divine synchronization is haunting them. Okay, they are haunted by your connection, your energy. It's not going away. Okay, they've been trying though, because they have the illusion that they can get rid of you. And how many years have you guys playing this cat and mouse game? And they, do communicate 5D. If some of them aren't communicating 3D, there is 5D picking up as well. And they are fantasizing sexually about you very tremendously right now. But they always find their way back to you no matter what. I mean, no matter how many times they try to get rid of this connection. Okay? Yeah, see, this connection takes them a whole new world. It's very euphoric. It makes them feel different. It scares them. The energy scares them. And this one comes in every day. There's like a Disney movie that reminds them of you, some sort of Cinderella bullshit story, whatever that is. Beauty and the Beast, I don't know, whatever. I don't watch TV anymore. Ever since my awakening, I don't watch TV. So whatever Disney movies are out there, The Mermaid, I don't know, whatever bullshit's out there nowadays. I haven't watched TV in like 2 years. So, I mean, I have, but like 5 minutes maybe. I'm just not interested unless it's a spiritual, documentary of some sort of YouTube videos or what have you, something that I can learn from, okay? Documentaries are my favorite, but other than that, I don't touch that shit. But yeah, the thing about you before bed, like I'm saying, guys, it's morning, noon, and night. It's, nap time, lunchtime, at work, when they're in the shower, when they're on the toilet, when they're in their car. Like, it's not going away. Okay? Like, it's not going away, and they are sick of it, but they're going to surrender. Okay? They're going to surrender to that eventually. Yeah, see, they don't want to believe in this connection. They're trying to get rid of it. Like, this is hilarious, guys. Like, they are just like lying to themselves and they know it. Okay? And they made choices they're not proud of, because some of them are like, I don't like you that way. I don't care about you that way. Yeah, it's not working. I just think it's funny. These masculines are so delusional sometimes. Like, the feminine is pretty awakened, and some of you masculines are in the feminine energy in my collectives. Some masculines in general are more into the feminine energy, so it's vice versa going on here. But collectively, it's mainly the feminine, and the masculine here. But I do have a few masculine clients that are in the feminine energy as well. So, and they're like, I love you, right? Even though I pretend I don't. I'm, trying to be illusional about it, and I'm trying to be logical and pretend I don't love you. But I do love you, feminine, but I'm not telling you that, because that would be acknowledging my feelings and make me feel vulnerable and just admit that you're right. Okay? Like, and Spirit is working on me to be the best version for you. So the spirit world is pushing them right now. I'm going to get these cards mixed up. Goodness. Yeah, see, they try to distract themselves. Whatever it is, go mow the lawn or go do some lawn care, like some landscaping, or, like they're trying to distract themselves with other women, or, find a project to do or watch TV, but they're still fantasizing about you. It doesn't matter what they're doing. Okay. They know you're binded together. Yeah, they're like, have faith, I'll be back. They're thinking about kissing you, having sex, that sort of thing, okay? So I think that's good enough for today. I did like over an hour because I want to do like the new moon and all that crap. So I am starting to do some RST, spiritual release therapy. Is that what it's called? Anyways, last night we did on my husband, me and Charlotte. She used to be Happy Twins 1111. Now I think she's Happy Soul 1111, something like that. My husband had so much dark energy around him that we cleared. He had a black portal above his head that was following him. He had a very nasty man that was attached to him that I've been seeing for a long time and trying to tell him this man is like connected to you and he's nasty. And Charlotte saw him too, and then the portal got cleared, and he basically had darkness through his whole body. And my husband has a lot of like negative energy around him in general. He has since he was a child. So that all got cleared out, and then you get diarrhea from that. So he's having a good day anyway. But he felt the results instantly, and he has a broken back, and he has like hip pain and stuff like that. Some of that subsided as well. So I'm going to be practicing some of that. I don't have it listed yet as an option to buy or whatever to book, but I'll be practicing on some people I already know and that sort of thing. So that's something else I'll be getting into. And just remember, I'm going to redo my prices and my offers by September 1st, because sometimes I get too many bookings to keep up and that sort of thing right now. And I'm probably going to take my maternity leave in about a month before I actually go into labor, okay? Unless I go into labor sooner, okay? So if you do want to book with me, the information is below. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell so you get notified, okay? So you guys have a good weekend. Bye-bye.